Well, tonight, nearly a half a foot of snow in Spokane, even more over in North Idaho, led to more than a dozen crashes and road closures today as winter weather made a big return to the inland Northwest. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. Let's get started. The snow forced several local schools and colleges to delay or cancel today, and it brought travel to a crawl on I-90 for hours. Although the snow has stopped, we are not done with it just yet. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo joining us now. So Jeremy, what can we expect in the hours and days to come?
Well, I think we catch a bit of a break. Really, that break lasts about 22 hours from right now. But when it comes to an end, we are talking another round of snow. But get this, temperatures on the cold side of things, we are going to drop down into the single digits here in Spokane. And that plays a big role in what winds up happening tomorrow. Seriously. We've expired a lot of our winter weather advisories, but now, winter storm warnings, but now winter weather advisories are starting to pop up, already taking place in Moses Lake in anticipation of that next round. Nothing going on anymore here in the inland Northwest, but watch what happens as we put it in motion. We'll see another wave move in kind of in the middle of the day over the Cascades, eventually works its way toward us. I think it holds off until after the evening commute in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. By the time we get to the 8 o'clock hour, it starts filtering in. By 10, it's coming down, and it just continues all night long. The good news is, it does look like it comes to an end right after the morning commute. And as it moves out, it leaves in its wake another 1 to 2 inches of snow, pretty widespread across the inland Northwest. We'll talk those snowfall totals in more detail coming up, but here's what you need to know. Tomorrow, likely topping out in the low 20s, pretty similar to today. Friday, things start to warm up. We're up near 30 by the time the day closes out, and by Saturday, temperatures soar back above freezing.
All right, sounds good, Jeremy. We'll check back in with you later in the broadcast. Well, the snow has stopped falling, but the work to clear the streets and the sidewalks, that is just beginning. KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk shows us how people from Coeur d'Alene to Spokane are getting around.
Snowblowers echoed through downtown Coeur d'Alene as businesses blazed a path for their customers.
This is a town that people get out and they're not afraid to walk around a little bit.
Come this way.
Joan Woodard left her car at home Wednesday. Her dog sure didn't seem to mind.
I feel nice and toasty. She's quite well insulated. Oh, this was just around the block.
From Coeur d'Alene to Spokane, drivers face slick roads and poor visibility.
Oh, it's just January.
Eastbound I-90 near Liberty Lake looked more like a parking lot this afternoon. Several wrecks and slide-offs shut down the freeway, and drivers diverted off to Sullivan found themselves in bumper-to-bumper traffic along Sprague and Appleway. KREM 2 viewers at home were eager to bust out their rulers and show off just how much snow fell in their neck of the woods. We also received a handful of animal pics. No matter their size, they all seem to have fun exploring the snow. And while the snow is no longer falling tonight, city, county, and state plow crews are still working to clear it. In Spokane, Kyle Simchuk, KREM 2 News.
Earlier this evening, the city of Spokane officially declared a full city plow. That means plows will now work 20 hours a day to clear all the roads within city limits. This interactive map shows you if the plows have gone through your neighborhood. Areas being actively worked on are highlighted in blue, green will be completed, and the area they plan to work on next will be highlighted in red. By the way, a full city plow takes about 3 days to complete. And right now, the city of Airway Heights is working to plow their roads. Their main focus tonight, keeping Highway 2 and emergency routes clear. The city is asking all residents to remove vehicles parked on the streets, as well as any garbage cans. Although we had significant snowfall, Spokane Public Schools was just one district that decided not to cancel classes today. That choice was due to a number of factors, including how it may impact families one way or another. And that snow did make school pickup a bit more challenging for some today. By the mid-afternoon, pickup, that snow had not let up, leading to tough travel. The SPS superintendent says when the district made the pre-dawn decision to not cancel classes, safety was one factor taken into account. Another reason to not cancel was school could mean for thousands of students.
A number of kids that rely on Spokane Public Schools for breakfast and lunch and meals, in addition to having a warm place to go.
Well, not a parent or guardian gets a snow day from work, so calling off school can put families in an even tougher situation, rather. It's why absences were excused today. Meade and Central Valley school districts also held classes today. Well, it's the first big snowfall of the year, and that means No Lie Brewing is bringing back its annual community snow shovel giveaway. So this afternoon, the brewery handed out free snow shovels with just one requirement: you have to pay it forward. Do something good with it. Lend a helping hand by shoveling a neighbor's walkway or their driveway.
done 3,000 shovels over the last, I think, 3 years. This is kind of the last big push. We might do it again next year, depends on what the snow's looking like, but I think we get dumped on every single year. So we'll probably bring it back. But yeah, as long as people get down here before, I think, maybe 6 o'clock tonight, there should still be shovels. But usually we run out around 5 or 6 once people are getting off of work.
And now to our night beat with a quick look at the day's top stories. WSU student employees across all campuses have reached a tentative deal with the university, avoiding a strike for now. This agreement includes a major pay increase, more affordable health care, longer parental leave, a building waiver fee, and other benefits. Members will have from January 19th to January 25th to vote on the agreement. If it is signed, it would be the first contract for student employees. Family and friends of Mattawa Police Chief Robert Salinas are mourning his death tonight. Earlier this week, Chief Salinas was rushed to the hospital where medical staff found out he had been bleeding from the brain. He was diagnosed with leukemia. Less than 24 hours later, he had died. Salinas started in that role in 2022. The Washington State Attorney General is claiming a travel insurance company owes $1.5 million to its customers who were denied travel insurance because of their mental health. Attorney General Bob Ferguson claimed insurance company Alliance discriminated against 560 Washingtonians with mental or nervous health disorders. According to Ferguson, Alliance approved claims for physical health conditions but denied claims for mental health. Ferguson said Alliance will fully reimburse Washington customers for travel losses and premiums with interest, he said. That was your Night Beat. To learn more about any of these stories, just head to our website. That's KREM.com. In other news this evening, the FAA expanding its investigation into quality control for Boeing 737 MAX 9 planes after the recent in-flight blowout of a door plug. The agency is now looking into manufacturing practices and production lines involved, including those with subcontractor Spirit Aerosystems, which builds the MAX 9 fuselage. The agency grounded 171 of its jets a week and a half ago and has since set requirements for a rigorous inspection and maintenance process for returning them to service. The FAA will review data from inspections of the planes. Alaska Airlines says it has finished inspections on its 65 MAX 9 planes and shared the results with Boeing and the FAA. But again, there is still no timeline on when the planes will be back in the air. Travelers have been asking if they'll be reimbursed by the airlines. So let's verify. Both Alaska and United say they have flexible travel policies in place for impacted flights so people can rebook or cancel ahead of time at no cost. Travelers can get full refunds in their flights is canceled due to the groundings. We have heard from some people who have been fully refunded if they had to rebook with another airline as well. Alaska's CEO says they are working to give travelers an early heads up.
I've asked our team to give guests as much advance notice as possible, and our reservations team is working around the clock to reaccommodate people on other flights.
Alaska Airlines recommends rebooking on its website or app instead of calling its customer service line. Some passengers have told us they have experienced wait times up to 6 hours long. A flight on its way from Tokyo to Seattle had to be diverted back to Japan after the airline says a passenger bit a crew member. After an American man was passed off to authorities in Tokyo, passengers were able to resume their journey to Seattle. ANA Airlines confirmed the suspect was an American man and that he bit a female flight attendant. One passenger said he woke up to the man screaming and said the man was being violent to a female flight attendant and was eventually put back in his seat. He said that man got up again and seemed panicked and this time tried to open the exit door. About 5 passengers helped the flight attendant stop the man from opening that exit door, and that man had to be zip-tied to keep him under control. The man was taken into custody by authorities in Tokyo.